In today's video, we're diving into the story of one of Disney's most lovable pets, Pascal from Tangled. You might know him as Rapunzel's loyal chameleon buddy, but his backstory is pretty touching, so let's take a closer look at what makes him such a special character. When Pascal was just a tiny baby, he was always close to his mother, who loved him dearly. They were inseparable, spending their days together in the safety of their home. But one fateful night, everything changed. A fierce storm rolled in, and with it came danger. A venomous snake attacked them, and in a brave act of love, Pascal's mother fought to protect him. Sadly, she lost her life in the struggle, but her sacrifice gave little Pascal a chance to escape. After fleeing from the terrible scene, Pascal found himself wandering into a quiet, secluded forest. It was there that he heard a sweet voice coming from a tall tower. Curious and hopeful, he decided to climb up to see who it was. But just as he reached the top, the snake appeared again, and Pascal was bitten, leaving him in a dire situation. Luckily, the voice he had heard belonged to none other than Rapunzel. She had magical hair that could heal, and without hesitation, she used her powers to bring Pascal back to life. Can you imagine how grateful he must have felt? At first, he was a bit shy and unsure, but he quickly warmed up to Rapunzel. Understanding each other's loneliness, Rapunzel offered Pascal a place to stay with her in the tower. She didn't want to be alone anymore, and neither did he. Pascal happily agreed, and from that moment on, they became the best of friends. As Pascal grew up, he and Rapunzel became the closest of friends. He was always there for her, listening and offering support. In fact, aside from Mother Gothel, Pascal was Rapunzel's only friend during the long years she was trapped in that tower. For some reason, Pascal's special hiding place was kept a secret. Whenever Mother Gothel came around, Rapunzel would tell Pascal to go hide so Gothel wouldn't find him. He must have been really good at hiding. You can usually spot Pascal perched on Rapunzel's shoulder, right by her side. He's always there, ready to lend an ear or give Rapunzel a little boost of confidence when she needs it most. Pascal may not be able to talk, but he has a whole range of funny faces and silly movements he uses to get his point across. He is a true and loyal friend to Rapunzel. Even though he can't talk, it's clear that he's a big part of helping her realize that she needs to escape the tower. He's always there to lift her spirits, cheer her on, and keep her from taking steps back when she feels unsure. Even though Pascal is super supportive, he doesn't know much about the outside world either. Just like Rapunzel, he feels a mix of excitement and fear about what's out there. He's just as eager to explore new things, but he shares her worries too. One of the cool things about Pascal is that he's a chameleon, which means he can change his color. He often uses this ability to show how he feels. Whether he's feeling happy, nervous, or excited, his colors reflect his mood, making it easy for Rapunzel to understand how he's feeling without him saying a word. As Rapunzel's only companion, Pascal has become very protective of her. You can really see this when they first meet Flynn Rider and Maximus, and especially during the intense showdown with Mother Gothel at the end of the story. He doesn't take kindly to anyone who tries to hurt Rapunzel in any way. He shows no sympathy for Gothel, especially when she starts to age rapidly. In fact, he even goes so far as to trip her as she tries to escape from the tower. This just shows how fiercely loyal and protective he is when it comes to keeping Rapunzel safe. While Pascal is very protective of Rapunzel, he can also be quite affectionate towards people he deems worthy. A great example of this is when Flynn falls for Rapunzel and she falls for him right back. At first, Pascal only saw Flynn as a way for Rapunzel to finally leave the tower and see the world. But as he got to know Flynn better, he started to warm up to him. By the end of their adventure, Pascal had even struck up an unlikely friendship with Maximus, the horse who had been chasing them. This just goes to show that while Pascal takes a while to trust someone, once he does, he's a loyal friend through and through.